Hey everyone, welcome to In a Nutshell, a series where we go over the synopsis of games in a semi-comedic fashion. I'm totally Serial, and today we're playing The Quarry, you know, from the same people that made Until Dawn and the Dark Picture anthology games. For the record, I'm showing different clips of multiple playthroughs to tell a story. Different events you are seeing may not be shown due to the results of other actions. I'm doing this for entertainment purposes and to help avoid some spoilers.
You know what? I actually believe you.
Let's get into it. It's almost nighttime and our camp counselor leader, Mr. Chris Hackett.
Wait, the Chris Hackett of Hackett's Quarry?
Yes, that Chris Hackett, aka the Chris Hackett of Hackett's Quarry, is being super weird about us leaving in a hurried fashion. Our van stops working because D-Bag Jacob wants one last chance at some booty and sabotages our van, meaning the entire rest of the game and the events you're about to see are from his dumbassery.
I'll put you right back tomorrow. No harm, no foul.
So what are we gonna do for an entire night alone with each other? Listen to our counselor's wise words and stay inside for the whole night? Nope. It's time for a party, baby. One filled with what looks like about 12 beers, some fireworks, and some good old gun shooting. Man, isn't America the greatest? Wait, what's that in the bushes? Better shoot to make sure?
If you were aiming for a cluster of threatening branches, you sure showed them what's what.
Okay, wasted some ammo, but thankfully it was nothing. Now that Jacob's dumbass is dead, Nick and Abby decide it's time to get it on in the woods when they get their worst cockblock in the world. A Wendiwolf? Get it? They're werewolves in the game, but they kind of look like the Wendigos from Until Dawn. Nick gets attacked and bitten, and Abby decides to run away. She finds a hiding spot and finds herself in one of the most inopportune times to really have to let out a fart. I mean, look at that face! Anyways, Nick gets infected and eventually turns and kills Abby, who totally had the chance to shoot Werewolf Nick, but didn't, because she tries to see the best in people. Way to use your head, Abby. Emma finds herself alone on an island after a skinny dipping session with a totally alive for the time being Jacob, and decides to break out an Instagram live stream. It's a shame these darn kids are so sucked into technology these days.
Like we have a choice on our hands. Do we snoop through someone else's belongings? Or do we open the spooky trapdoor and die a horrible, painful death?
She dies.
Funny when you're dead, how people start listening.
Our friend Laura gets interrogated by Travis Hackett.
Wait, you mean the Travis Hackett of Hackett's Quarry?
Yes, that Travis Hackett of Hackett's Quarry, and North Kill deputy at that. Laura doesn't know when to stop talking during this chapter, and the officer gives her some words of advice.
Shut up!
Laura doesn't take too kindly to this and shoots the officer the first moment she has. The game literally tells us that Travis will now kill us, so there's that. Let's take a live look now and see how Dylan is doing. I really like Dylan. Wait, can we get a rewind on this, please? Okay, that's much better. I'm glad he had a hand when he really needed it. I mean, who knows what would have happened otherwise. Ryan, and still alive for the time being Laura, go to Chris's spooky mansion house to try and kill him and to revert the curse of their friends that have been infected throughout the night. Ryan and Laura both agree that this night wouldn't be complete without killing a sweet old lady. And Ryan gets stabbed in what may be the most effortless and casual way ever. Thankfully, Ryan gets some solid revenge by dropping the greatest comeback ever.
You can't hide from me in my own house, fucker! You're a fucker.
And also getting to stab the person who stabbed him while also witnessing the funniest reaction to someone getting stabbed possibly ever.
I've never been stabbed before. Ow, it really hurts. Dad!
Now poor Nick and Max here are two characters that don't get a lot of screen time. Nick turns into creepy perv after being infected, and Max is, well...
Why am I on top of a fucking tree?
Max. I don't have a lot of opinions on either of them, so I'll give some words of advice to you all and say, don't ever, ever go for a swim after eating. You may end up getting a cramp and dying to a werewolf.
Sink me in the river at dawn.
Now, if I'm checking my notes here, that leaves us with Caitlin that's left. There's not too much that can happen to her where she dies before the ending of the game, and I can't really leave myself to getting her killed as I like her character.
This is the bait I just gotta take, Jake.
And there's that little bit of Sweet Life in Zack and Cody that I used to watch where I have a bias towards her character. So congrats, Brenda Song, you get to live.
Yay me!
With everyone's fate decided, Nick can just stay a werewolf for all I care. I leave you all with one question. If it was such a big deal to leave before sundown, and such a big deal to ensure everyone stayed safe, why did the camp leader wait until 1 hour before sundown to get the bus full of kids and the counselors out?
I'm like the chillest flippin' bro in the whole world, man.
Oh, and by the way, I really dislike Jacob, so I'm going to leave some nice scenes for the outro. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll see you all on the next episode of In a Nutshell.